Hello, welcome to how to stand out from your competitors and also why. So let's go back to the why first of all. Here we have a supply curve, which is basically saying that the higher the price, the more people you'll come in to sell a product. So there's a relationship between the price and the number of sellers able and willing to sell. You've also got what's called a demand curve, which basically says that the higher the price you charge, the less you'd expect to sell. And as you lower your prices, you'd expect to sell more. Now, if you're a commodity competing with everyone else, then this is your demand line. Your price is low and your quantity is low that you're selling. If you can stand out from your competitors, you can position yourself as an expert or a specialist. What happens is your demand line looks higher and steeper here, which means you can charge a higher price and sell more, and you can even put your prices up and increase your profit, because you might put your price up 10% and maybe lose, say, 5% of volume. But you can only get there by differentiating yourself rather than competing on price. So how could you do it? Well, you could have different options available. So you could have different types of product offerings, different packages, different payment options. You could provide more security, so it might be safer to shop at your place than someone else's. You might take better care in terms of payment options over online or whatever. You can have a cast iron guarantee. The more powerful the guarantee, there's about 7 or 8 different levels of risk reversal guarantee. The more powerful your risk reversal guarantee is, the more you'll stand out as having an edge and people will be more happy to buy from you. You can, I'll come back to this one actually later, but you can explain better than the others do why you are different. And there's a classic example in marketing of Schlitz beer, so I'll come back to that. You could have different delivery options. So obviously things like Amazon Prime next day delivery, but you've now got like same day delivery. So delivery options. And while I'm thinking about it, actually the thing that makes that work for Amazon Prime is also membership options. If someone becomes a member, then basically they'll shop from you rather than shop around. So the Sunday Times Wine Club or Laithwaites, for example, are examples of that. Greater convenience, so you might be open better hours than someone else, you might have more locations, you might actually visit their premises to sell, you might have a fish and chip shop that visits the village, for example. Or you can offer better quality products, but if you do, the danger is to descend into what are called platitudes. So a platitude is saying, we're friendly, we've been going since 1873, we have a widest range of options, best quality. They're all platitudes. What you've actually got to do is you've got to be specific. So if your product is better than someone else's, you need to be able to prove it. So things like different categories where you tick the box and they don't, for example. Or, we meet standards such and such, which means that, blah, blah, blah. But you've got to be specific there. Now, going back to explaining it better, Schlitz beer were languishing. I think there was something like 7th market share in beers in the US. They brought in a new marketing agency. The marketing agency says, well, how do you actually make this beer? And they said, oh, well, we use this pure water here and we use these hops here. And they went through all the quality stuff that they do. And the marketing agency says, well, do you explain that in all your marketing? And they said, well, no, we don't, because that's what everyone else does as well. But the thing is, everyone else wasn't explaining it. So they started explaining in detail in their marketing literature exactly why, i.e. being specific here, why this product was such good value and such good quality. And because they were explaining it and taking the trouble to, people assume when they see a detailed explanation that something must be better than someone else's product where there isn't a detailed explanation. And it took Schlitz from something like 7th, I think it was, to run away first. And that can work for any business. But you've got to follow what's called the conversion equation. And the conversion equation is something I'll come back to in another session. So thank you very much for watching. How would you like to earn up to 6 figures or more as a business advisor? No financial risk, no franchise fee, no contractual lock-in, no territorial restriction, and we won't take any of your coaching revenue ever. You'll have your own home-based business advisory practice. You could earn anything from 50 to 100,000 or more in your first year and going forward. We'll pay all of your startup and training costs. All you cover is the small monthly cost we incur to provide you with ongoing training and support to ensure your long-term success. We'll build you your very own online business academy. We'll brand it to you with your name and your picture and give you full 100% ownership. This academy will position you as an expert and a celebrity. We'll provide you with world-class training. We'll show you how to find any business, anything from 10,000 to 100,000 extra revenue in a process that takes less than 45 minutes. You'll be provided with 3 support coaches, an orientation coach for your first few weeks, a training coach to help you master all the marketing and lead generation and closing deals that you'll require, and a sales coach whose ongoing job then is to make sure that you continue to sign up high dollar coaching clients. These coaches cost us another $5,000 or more to provide you with, and we're going to pay that in full for you as well. And this is who they are, and you'll see me on the right. I'll be part of your coaching support. So if that sounds interesting to you, just watch a short 8-minute video. Go to https://coachforprofit.com/Bernard. And if you like what you see, it would be great then for us to have a chat. Thanks very much for watching today.